The Hawk Tuah girl has finally responded! Honestly, people were even thinking that she might have Minecraft ended it all. I don't think so. I thought she would have just run with the money, in all honesty. But I heard people are actually suing her. So, let's see her response.
It's been nearly 3 weeks since our world was flipped
It's been nearly 3 weeks since she went to sleep.
upside down in the wake of the catastrophic Hawk Tuah coin crypto scam from Haliey Welch and her team of worms.
Also, may I just say, I haven't made a video about this because I don't know, at the point where I was streaming again, it was already covered by everyone and I just, like, couldn't be asked. But all I'm gonna say, and all I wanted to say about this, go figure that the girl who got famous for saying Tuah on that thing, quote unquote, literally, is making a meme coin that she's gonna scam people with. She's in a podcast with one of the Paul brothers. Logan, Jake, I don't remember who does the crypto shit. I think it was Logan.
Oh.
Who knows? Like, who did it? If you got scammed by this natural selection.
We put our faith into the most trusted person we knew, Hawk Tuah girl, to deliver a crypto that could replace the US dollar. And what happened next, no one could have seen coming. It wasn't on the Mayan calendar and Baba Vanga didn't predict it. We were all caught by surprise when it turned out Hawk Coin was a rug pull scam.
No way!
It led to one of the most devastating financial blows this nation has faced since the Great Depression. Many are now homeless, out there scavenging for more.
I've seen tweets where literally people said they have put their life savings into it. Like, how dumb are you? These people are lower in IQ than Pokemon Sims. Like, I'm sorry, but Jesus!
Morsels of Solana, getting dowsing rods out, trying to track down just little tiddlywinks of Solana to hopefully try and recoup their Hawk Coin investment. God rest their souls. And when the world needed her most, she vanished like the Avatar. Hawk Tuah girl went into hibernation, signing off with a "I'm going to bed" line in a Twitter space, never to be heard from again.
Yep.
Not for the token price itself.
Like, if he wasn't gonna play it, I was gonna find it for you guys.
But just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual, like,
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But
Oh, I hate the way she speaks. I hate that tone of voice, man.
anywho, I'm gonna go to bed. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
It's the dumb white girl speech ever, and people still fell for it. Like, how? Is that her voice? Yes!
Okay.
She really does sound like Sandy Cheeks yapping through an Xbox 360 microphone. So she was in this Twitter space where people were going over Hawkcoin after the apocalypse unfolded with the huge rug pull and everyone losing all of their money except for the team on the inside, of course.
Of course.
And this is how she
Of course.
signed off. And it's been 3 weeks since she powered down. So she's been slumbering for a while now. But friends, what if I'm
gonna be honest, I did not think she was ever gonna respond. I did not think that. I was not expecting this. Let's see what she says.
Just like Smog, awakening on that pile of gold, Hawk Tuah girl has also awakened. 3 weeks later, she has
just like the Avatar,
received that kiss from a prince. That prince being a lawyer, most likely, that has made her eyes shoot open and immediately go to Twitter to let everyone know how seriously she's taking this whole situation. She's gonna get to the bottom of what happened here, because it's a mystery to all of us.
Oh my god.
Do you think Hawk Tuah girl's response is good? Man, absolutely not. She finally woke up after 3 weeks or whatever, and she just drops this. Take the situation.
She was freaking What's the one called in English? Dornröschen. What is Dornröschen called in English? Sleeping Beauty. She was freaking Sleeping Beauty for 3 weeks, man.
Seriously, want to address my fans, the investors who have been affected in the broader community. I'm fully cooperating with and I'm committed to assisting the legal team representing the individuals impacted, as well as to help uncover the truth, hold the responsible parties accountable, and resolve this matter. If you experience losses related to this, please contact Berwick Law. What do you mean, uncover the truth?
Hold the responsible parties accountable, so yourself? Like, who?
I'm sure you were too stupid to know what a rug pull was, but I mean, it's still, at the end of the day, your fault.
Like... You can't make this shit up, man. Like... Oh my god,
It's like that scene
I have
in
no
SpongeBob
words.
where he's like, Maniac on the loose, and he's got the walkie-talkie out, and there's the
Oh my
picture
god,
of the
it's
Maniac behind him, and
himself.
it's SpongeBob. That is literally Haliey Welch right now. You saw that Twitter response too? Did someone already make that joke? God damn it. SpongeBob's too hot right now, I can't even get the references out first. That's right, Hawk Tuah Girl is on the case. We're gonna get to the Hawk Trutha
I physically
about
cringed.
this crypto scam. And Haliey Welch is just the intellectual beacon of hope that we needed to figure it out. It's painfully obvious Haliey Welch is not the one that wrote this statement. You can tell by the use of commas. Hawk Tuah Girl would never. This is someone on her PR team that's spearheading this effort to try and do damage control. There's been a lawsuit filed as a result of the Hawk meme coin rug pull, so she is now definitely in a crisis mode. I also imagine all the parasites around Haliey that actually control her, because she has become so big to the point where she now has a whole PR team and an entire, like, agency behind her. So they are working her like a puppet. It's like fucking Weekend at Bernie's out there with Haliey Welch's body. And I'm guessing they're telling her to shut the fuck up and not do what she did when this first happened, going into a Twitter space and
Yeah. That really made it all so much worse. She also probably shouldn't have responded at all. But the lawyers might have told her to do it. I sometimes forget that he is a Florida man. He is so put together for Florida man. Bro, he's also very tiny. Do you know that? He's so short. He looks like a tall man. He looks like a freaking tall man.
160.
Like centimeters, right? Yeah. Like 166 centimeters. I don't know what's that in feet, but he's so small.
It's like really short, yeah.
Yeah, short king. He's a short king. How? I don't know. You just stop trying to hide that you're also short. I'm 180 centimeters tall. Yeah. What's 166 in feet?
167.
Okay, 167.
1 centimeter off.
Okay, what's 7 feet for my American watches? 5.5. So he's 5'5".
About a little bit more.
They're Americans, 5'5", 5'6", something like that. Jesus, he's a short king for sure. He looks tall.
I was actually taller one height.
Oh my god.
making herself look even worse and this whole thing look even more shady. So that's why she's been so quiet and will probably stay quiet until they resolve this behind the scenes, or hope that people just forget about it. It still blows my mind how she got extremely lucky, up there with like winning the lottery, where
100%.
she was able to spin an entire career off a fucking 5-second meme clip of her talking about spitting on a wiener. That doesn't happen all that often. Like, it happened with the Costco guys as well. They also got super lucky just from one meme. But think of all of the people who didn't. Like, some of the biggest memes for their time, like Damn Daniel. He didn't
God damn Daniel, I never liked that meme.
become an internet superstar sensation with his own podcast.
I feel like the fucking Paul brother. Again, I don't fucking know which one it is, Logan or Paul. Like, the one that was on the podcast, right? Which one is it, chat? I don't know. I don't remember. The names confuse me. Letters confuse me. Okay. Okay. Don't overwork my brain. Either way. Yeah, I think it was Logan. Yeah, I think it was Logan.
Right now.
Jake is the one that
Jake
does?
Paul.
Okay, never mind.
It is Jake Paul.
Jake just boxes old people. It's Logan. Like,
It is Jake Paul who helped her set this up.
Okay.
Google it right now if you don't believe
I even lost my thought of train.
Train of thought.
Train of thought.
Loser.
No, my train of thought was that the guy probably saw her and thought he could invest into her. That's probably why. That was my whole point. Let's just move on.
You know, the fucking damn Daniel every Tuesday? Like, there's nothing like that. She got so lucky, and she's already cashed in all of that shit for one crypto rug pull. Now, I don't think it's going to ruin her career. She's probably still going to be fine. People will ironically still support Tuah and the Hawk Tuah girl.
Great pause. If people still support that afterwards, more than natural selection. Like, that's more than natural selection at that point. Like, what do we call that?
Ventures, because she's a clown that people like to make fun of, and she makes a lot of money off being that clown. But it's crazy she got so lucky and then so quickly did the scummiest shit you could do by scamming her whole audience. Now, most people saw this coming, but not everybody.
Yeah.
There were some actual delusional idiots that put money into this that definitely deserve to have their money lost.
I don't know about deserved, maybe. Who knows? I don't. It's just natural selection, I would call it. I don't think anyone deserves it. Right? No one really deserves that to happen to themselves. It's just natural selection.
Go ahead and say it. I've said it multiple times. If you actually put money into Hawk Coin thinking that it was somehow going to be a good financial investment, you definitely deserve to have her come out there and fucking spit on that thing. Imagine getting this lucky and having the easiest path in life laid out before you. You need only walk it, and you don't even have to walk it that hard. And yet, you still fuck it up in the most avoidable way possible. She had an extremely successful and lucrative career spin out of actually nothing.
Of nothing, yeah.
And
Of
she
being
still
stupid.
managed to wipe her ass with it. All she had...
It wasn't even... Bro, like, Tuah isn't even funny. Like, not the person, the meme. The freaking meme ain't funny. At all. It's not funny, it's stupid, it doesn't even sound like the sound you make when you spit. Like, it's
to do was clock in once a week for Talk to a Tuesday, where she sits there like a lobotomite saying nothing or being extremely clueless when a topic comes up, and she'd have tons and tons of people still continue to support it till the cows fucking come home, and she could have rode that horse for years. She could have continued to milk that cow, and the milk would have never ran dry. She didn't have to do anything special. She didn't even have to be all that careful, because people would support her no matter what.
You guys think Talk to Us coming back? You guys think her podcast is coming back?
Whether it's ironically or unironically, because now it's a blend of both. So all she had to do was just stay the course.
She should have just disappeared and taken the money. Like, after it already happened, right? She should have just disappeared and not responded at all. And settled all the other stuff, the people that were suing her, just have the lawyers deal with that, but not make a public response. Just never return to the internet. You're set. You already got the money. you might have to pay a lot back, but you already got a lot of money.
But she couldn't. She saw too many dollar signs in her eyes. She got a little
Ka-ching! Ooh, Mr. Krabs,
just putting her hand in the cookie jar to squeeze a little bit of extra juice out of the lemon here. So she pulled a huge scam on her audience, not realizing that that's a bad thing. Though I also don't think she even realized what she was doing in the first place, because all she cares about is what her team tells her to care about. That's the impression.
Honestly, that might have been the case. It might be the case that she literally is just unaware of what's happening. And that her team literally just said, yo, trust. If we do this, we're gonna make a lot of money. Trust. Your fans still gonna love you. Trust.
And someone on her team connected her to Doc Hollywood and the Goof Troop and whatever, and they all said, we're going to make a meme coin, people are going to love it, and we're going to make a ton of money. And she just said yes, off rip. I am sure she gave it no more thought than that. I am confident she has never even heard the word crypto until her team told her about it. If
Probably
you
not,
asked her
yeah.
right now what Solana is, she'd probably be trying to relate it to some species of bird or something. She has no clue what any of this shit means. All she knew is that she was told that she'd make a lot of money off it and said, sign me up. At least that's my best guess of what...
Yeah. This is at best. This is best case scenario for her right now. Best case scenario. Man.
Went on behind the scenes, but maybe I'm downplaying Haliey Welch's nefarious galaxy brain. Maybe she was the one that put all of the puzzle pieces together here and said, let's run a crypto scam. Maybe she's only playing the fool, but is actually a turbo genius.
Ooh.
Food for thought. Don't think that's the case. I think it's pretty clear from the Twitter space, she does not know what is even going on. At all. And
She might
not
actually
even close.
not.
But it is her fault. And her team's fault.
Yep.
So, we'll see what happens here. Like I said, I don't think she's gonna, like, go to jail or anything, because they don't actually prosecute for financial crimes like this in the crypto space. And I don't think she's going to have her entire internet career ruined from it, because people, regardless, are just going to keep championing Tuah girl as like this silly meme that they ironically love, which leads to it being more than ironic at that point. So she'll probably end up being just fine. But I think for now she's going back to bed. Posted that.
Brain. Galaxy gas brain. Oh my god, that's good.
Yesterday, hasn't posted since, so she's probably asleep again. We'll hear from her in another 3 weeks. That's about it. See ya.
So yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't see this coming, especially with the people that she hangs out with, you're a fool. And a tool. That will be all from my side too.